Welcome to In the Loop. I'm Joy Lohrer. This week we say goodbye to April already, and we wish we had had more showers. But hopefully we'll have lots of Mayflowers this week and this month, and we have lots to tell you about this week. We're going to start today with Ruth Gnagey, who's going to lead us in inspiration, and then Sandy is going to chat with Patsy and Marie Prose about their business, the Styling Ween. A big thank you to the sound booth. Jim, Boyce, and Terry Frey are over there making us look good. So get your paper and pencil ready, or your phone if that's where you take your notes. Don't want to miss anything that's happening this week at Bristol Village. Here's Sandy.
Well, good morning, and hello, friends, and welcome to the last week of April, a third way of 2026. Can you believe that? I mean, it is, time has gone past. Well, I'm Sandy Pulver, your co-host, and of this fun half-hour program. We're in your homes there and to give you some information of what's to come. And with that, I'm going to turn it back to you, Joy.
This weekend, Bristol Village. Right outside Bristol Village, there is early voting every day at the Board of Elections, and they're open pretty late during the week. The Nook is open every day except Sunday, 10 to 2, and the early risers are out there having coffee right now, and they'll be out there every morning in the soft seating except Sunday. And for the regularly scheduled fitness classes, check out BVTV for a listing. Go to your Bugle. There's a nice flyer you can take out of the Bugle, rip that out, and put it on your fridge. And look at the bulletin board at the center for the details of all our regularly scheduled fitness classes. Today is going to be our hottest day of the week. And then we're going to cool off with a thunderstorm on Tuesday and get some rain on Wednesday, so have your umbrella ready. And then we're into some cooler days. So by the end of the week, we're in the 50s high. So
What a way to bring May in.
all kinds of weather this week.
No, change up.
The Weed Warriors will be weeding at 9 o'clock in the Hummingbird Garden here at the center, and then moving over to the Railroad Garden at 10. So join the Weed Warriors for weeding this morning. Once you're done with that, come on over for the lunch special. Grilled cheese and ham on sourdough. And lots happening all around the village. In the library, the librarians are having their quarterly meeting, 2 to 3, right after they shoot pool at the residence cottage at 1 o'clock. And the Model Railroad Depot is open today and Thursday, 1 to 3. The Museum Cottage is open today only, 2:30 to 4:30. Once you're finished there, come on over to the social hour in the residence cottage. Bring your own beverage and a snack to share if you'd like. And then, once you're done socializing, go early vote. They're open till 7:30 today. Tomorrow, we've got weaving in the arts and crafts room, 9:30. We've got chorus practicing, getting ready for our May concert in the rehearsal room. And we have a special event starting at 10. Bloom where you are planted. So you'll see this flyer around the center, and lots happening. You can come over and explore all the senior services that are available on campus and in our Pike County community. And then at 11, so you have an hour to explore the booths. 11, Sandy will lead us in line dancing. Then after dancing, there'll be lunch in the auditorium, followed by fabulous door prizes. So come on over, win door prize, and then at 1 o'clock, get your cornhole on. So, nice event tomorrow in the center. Then, and right before that happens, you can do some weeding at the Wildflower Woods. So join the weeders at the Cooper Wildflower Woods and Prairie Garden. Then afternoon, we have euchre happening in the center. Working with others will be in the arts and crafts at 1 to 3. And early voting till 8:30 tomorrow. Wednesday, we have a couple birthdays. Happy birthday to Vicky Fair and Tawny Belote. And then in the center, we have painting and drawing at 9:30 in the arts and crafts room. Now, the weather's looking a little iffy for golf, so check with Doug Holden to make sure there's no changes on that. And then in the afternoon, we've got stained glass in the arts and crafts room, and early voting till 7:30. Thursday, happy birthday to Robert Butler, James Fields, and San Lieb. Head on over to the White Elephant. It's open 9 to 11, and then no bowling. No bowling till June, so there won't be bowling. Then we have enrichment hour at 7:30. Amanda Perkins, our egg educator with the Pike County Extension Service, is going to give us information from the Pike County Extension Service. And then, during enrichment hour, the full moon rises. It's the almost full moon. So Thursday it'll rise about 7:46, and then on Friday you've got your real full moon. But I like to watch them both because sometimes the real one is cloudy and you don't see it.
Yeah.
So
Just in case you miss it, you can see it the next night.
So hope Friday's looking good,
Yeah.
and that will rise at 8:50. Also Friday we've got a birthday. Happy birthday to Retha Bennett. And we have, wait a minute, that's my neighbor. That's Joanne Bennett.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know you go by Retha also. So happy birthday to Joanne. And come on over for game night at 5. Then after game night, get your fish fry from the American Legion. You can head over there or you can call them and get a to-go order. That takes us to Saturday. And Saturday we have a special event at the sewing and quilting room in the arts and crafts. You can join Cindy Trojak for Kinu Saga instruction class. So you can see an example of that at the table right by the Nook. That's Saturday 1 to 3. Cost is $20 and RSVP with Cindy. Here's her number: 609-320-2357. Saturday early voting's only till 4. Then come on over for the potluck and watch the waning full moon almost at 10 o'clock. That takes us to Sunday, and the Religious Liberal Fellowship will be meeting in the Glen Center at 10:30. And in the evening, help me with this one. Eugel Robertson is the speaker at Vespers. And that takes us back to Sandy.
Well, thank you there, Joy, for that information. And I'm going to pass this over to our inspiration with Reverend Dr. Ruth Gnagey. She is a co-leader of the Religious Liberal Fellowship here at Bristol Village. Good morning.
Good morning, and good morning to you. I recently had to leave my home here in Bristol Village while it was being renovated. I stayed in a very nice welcome inn, but my surroundings were unfamiliar to me. Now, that is a very minor inconvenience, but it made me aware of all the things I take for granted in my daily life. Routine has become important to me as I age, and that awareness gave me a new sense of gratitude for the dependable parts of my Bristol life. I can assure you that their absence made me more thankful to return home. I remember my dear mother reminding me to count my blessings when I was a youngster long ago. It's still a good practice, a good routine. For example, I have 2 bird feeders outside my kitchen windows. All winter, the birds grace my backyard like familiar friends. The bright cardinals, the busy little chickadees, the many kinds of sparrows, and the sprightly juncos keep me entertained, and they are always welcome. I also know when the mail will be delivered. I have my routines of meal preparation and puzzles and games in their place at my whim. I have many friends just a phone call away. Nearly every day, I join with others in activities at the Glen Center. These are very simple pleasures, but I realized that their routine makes my life easy, joyful, and worry-free. It was a good exercise to recognize their importance and remember, as my mother said, to count my blessings. They are many. Count your blessings, too.
Well, thank you so much, Ruth. That was a great spring inspiration for us. And I know that you love birds. I can see them on your ears.
That's why I wore my birds
I
today.
see that. They're very pretty. Well, you fly away and be safe, okay?
I tried both.
All right. Well, have a good week then.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Well, today we're going to continue on with our interview. And today's guests are two entrepreneurs in a business of pet care. Their names are Patsy and Marie. Come on over, girls. They're mother and daughter, and they've got their two little babies. One is, I already forgot.
This one's Buck,
That's Buck.
and this one's Oscar.
Oscar. And you can see their little weenie dogs. And that's kind of like, I think, how you got your name. But I'm going to ask these ladies some questions, so you stay tuned. This is going to be very good information. Could you tell us what inspired you to start this mobile pet grooming business, and how did you come up with its name?
Well, my daughter will have to tell you how we come up with the name, but it all got inspired. I used to work for elderly people and the assistant living, and it was hard for them to get out and do things, and same with as my family. I have older sisters, going. So I was thinking what would be so nice is I've had experience into dog grooming for over 10 years. I was raised on a farm, and so I love taking care of animals, and another thing, I love helping people. So I thought that for those that's not able, we could come to them. So we offer mobile grooming.
That's wonderful. Patsy, right over there, that's window. That's where we're going to look at. They want to see your faces.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, no, that's okay. And these are her two little they have more than just these two. They were telling me about their family of animals. So, Marie, how can we get this name of the weenie? I don't know if that's the right.
Well, I have 6 wiener dogs, so
Oh.
I've always been a fan of them. And I have honestly no clue how I came up with the name. I just thought the styling was pretty neat, and then I was and I love the wiener dogs, so. And our logo is all of them, so I was it's just perfect. It just came to me one day, so I was and everyone loves it. It always sticks to them.
That's so sweet. Well, we're going to go on with these questions. I'm going to ask some really good ones for you today. So how do you ensure for each pet's safety? Because these folks, this is their babies,
Yes.
So how do you make them feel that they're comfortable in that grooming process?
Well, it's just like anything. When you go to approach an animal, they sense you sense them, you take in, the kind of needs that they have. And so if we get an animal that's kind of timid, we make sure we have a very quiet space. And an animal, if they're not used to clippers or anything, we reassure that they're safe and that we're not going to, we're only here to help you. And animals can read that. And, so for safety, we have a quiet work zone, and I clean and disinfect everything, and we just make sure we start slow with them, find what their needs are, and if they have any issues, we work through that. And because we're not just dealing with animals, we're dealing with, these are my grand dogs. So, I know how people feel, and, we're only there. That was one of the main reasons I started this. I've lived on a farm and I've loved animals, and my passion is helping animals because there's so many animals that need help. Mm-hmm. And like I said, sometimes you can get different types of dogs, but you kind of work through their needs, and
Right.
that ensures their safety because we do what's best for them.
Okay, can you tell us what services that you offer that stand out from the most traditional grooming shops?
Well, from grooming shops, I used to be a groomer, and I done it all on my own. And it's so hard to really work with a dog and, sometimes dogs have special needs, and if it's just for my daughter petting his ears and saying it's going to be all right and just gets that sense of she loves animals, it's such a help. So I benefit from having her with me to help me with the dogs. And then I benefit from, it stands out a little bit because it is mobile.
Okay, and speaking of mobile, where is your space? Where are you going to be placed?
Well, as of right now, we don't have a specific space here, but we're working on that. But a space, like I said, as long as we go to people's homes, so as long as you have enough room for our truck and trailer, we can come to you. And if that not be if you don't have space, then we can arrange for something else.
Okay, and rumor has it that the medical building that we have outside here is not where they're going to be stationed necessarily. Like she said, they're in a mobile, and if they can't, it would be parked right by Bristol Court, I think, from what Amy had said. Mm-hmm. And their business is actually starting this week because they've already got appointments already set up,
Yes.
right? Okay, could you give them your phone number and give it to them slow? No, get your pencil.
All right, I will let Maria give this.
Okay.
All right, it's 740-727-8260.
Okay, good job. And before we end, what kind of challenges are you actually facing at this point, if there's any at all?
Well, the challenges for me is, which my husband's in helping me drive the truck and trailer, and I'm getting pretty good at that. So, there's a lot of challenges. Every day that you go out, you're being challenged, but like earlier, I just count my blessings, and I just am thankful, and I go out with a positive attitude and wanting to help, and it seems like everything goes well. You just can't forget to
pray about it and
to be thankful, yes,
Yes,
and to
exactly.
ask for God to be with you at all times. So.
That is awesome. That's very special. I do have one question that's not on here. Where do you get the water?
I fill up at my house. It has a water system in it. It's fully equipped. It has a generator. So we don't need power or water from anybody. All we need is your furry little friend, and we will take care, pamper, and do the best and give it the care. And actually, one good thing that I am feeling very blessed with, that every dog that we have been with, they leave so happy, and
good.
they feel good about themselves, and we feel good about them. And
You can see they're very well behaved. Look at this. Aren't they adorable? All right, well, we want to thank you both, you gals, and I'm really excited for this business to be here on our campus.
Yes, I am too. I love the village.
Right.
There's no place.
And you used to work over there at the Bristol Court
Yes,
and
yes.
helped others, and they're really wanting to be a big help here.
Yes.
And I really appreciate
We have a
both of you.
lot of people we love dearly here, and I love the surrounding, and it just was such a positive, beautiful place to be. And I'm just, if I could be a part of it to help out here with my services that I'm willing to offer, I would love to.
Okay, well, Patsy, they're going to be calling you, so get your pencils and your appointment book ready, okay? And thank you, girls, for being here today.
All right,
We
thank
really
you
appreciate
for
it.
having
And I'll have to bring Bo over. In fact, I think he'll get along with these two real well.
They're friendly.
Yes, these two are very friendly.
Okay, well, have a good week.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, to get us started on our updates for the events that's coming, some real quick ones here to get your calendar ready, okay? There is going to be a cutoff date on the 15th of each month. It's been the 17th for the Bugle. So if there's anything that you'd like to have published, make sure you get in by the 15th. Now, when you get your Bugle here next week, or this week actually, you'll see that a lot of things have been added. I mean, there's a lot of inserts, a lot of information. So to make it kind of reading, properly, they're trying to get it edited. So with that, whenever you send anything in, make sure you have it kind of review and edit it for proofreading, because it saves a lot for the editing time. So that'd be real great. You also want to mark your calendars for May 23rd from 9 to 3 for your annual yard sale. Reserve your tables if needed by calling Joy. I will give you her number in a second here, but you want to be able to be placed on the map for the shopper's convenience, so they want to make sure what homes they need to go to. And her phone number is 513-502-2345. Now, this is the last Saturday before Memorial Day. Speaking of Memorial Day, mark your calendars for a picnic here Friday, May 22nd at the Shelter House. That's going to be from 11 to 1. You come and enjoy some hot dogs and plenty of sides to share. The Veterans Club suggests a donation of $5 and a plate of cookies per family. for the desserts. So let's show our support to our veterans and appreciation of their sacrifices for us being made. There's another date that you want to remember, and that's Sunday, May 17th for a farewell for Dave and Deborah Sheffert. Now, they will be leaving the village, moving closer to family in Canal, Winchester. There's going to be a celebration for Connor, their grandson, as well, and it's going to be from 6 to 7:30 on May 17th in the residence cottage. I know it's a balance of gladness for achievement, but yet some sadness here too that we're going to have after 10 years of service of Dave and Deborah here in the village. Volunteers are needed. We are looking for folks to help at the information desk. The Nook is looking for, it's outside the Nook, by the way. They're looking for volunteers maybe to work 2-hour shifts Monday through Friday. If you are interested, you want to call Darla Roseberry, and I will give you her number. It's 740-222-0552. Another, keep your pencil handy because there's another thing that's needed. They're needing somebody that might want to edit the BVTV for color and font. It's not like you're going to take it over, but just let Joy know if there's some colors that you like or don't like. Just send it to bvinfo@bvres.org.
Yeah, we recognize that some of the colors that come out on BBTV are not pleasant to look at, but it doesn't look like that when you put them up. So if there's a color that you don't like, please tell me what slide it's on and tell me a color you do like so I can replace it with that color, because it's hard to pick a color and get one that doesn't vibrate or whatever's happening electronically there.
Yeah.
So send that to our email at bvinfo@bvres.org.
Also, too, I want to mention there's a fitness meeting on Tuesday, May 5th at 12 o'clock in the multipurpose room. It's very important for you to attend if you can possibly make that date. That is May 5th, 12 o'clock in the multipurpose room. The Ohio Senior Olympics, if you're not involved in a sporting event, you can be involved in as a volunteer. Now, there's no experience necessary, just willing to assist athletes with their events, maybe scorekeeping, distribute some medals, and some other things that they could use you for. So for information to sign up for that is the website www.ohioseniorolympics.com. Now there's also time to register for table tennis, that's like ping pong, May 1st, cutoff date, and playing in Columbus on May 16th and 17th. Golf is registered by May 9th, playing May 19th in Powell, that's Powell, Ohio. Plus there's some bowling registration by May 23rd, playing June 9th and 10th, and also in Columbus. And lastly, the billiards, that's pool. By June 4th, playing in Hillard on June 18th. Now the Discovery Series for Thursday, May 14th, will be a joint replacement. Now that's either to replace or not to replace, and that's a big deal. You know, if you think needs to be done, if not, you know. So the time is 2 o'clock in the Glenn Center, led by Tony Stewart. The executive committee meeting meets the second Friday of each month. This one's going to be on May 8th. It will be in the multipurpose room at 2 o'clock. Please, members need to be there if you can, possibly, because it's not a meeting if you're not attending, and they need your support. Lastly, Saturday, May 9th, from 12 to 6 p.m., is a day set aside for Waverly to celebrate kindness. Now, you'll see yellow in many businesses. You might see folks wearing yellow all around town and maybe even here in the village. But celebrate kindness is not only then, it's for always. So I'm going to turn this back to you, Joy, to share a little kindness.
So last week we had Earth Day, and we have a couple things to report back on. So a group of 10 of us went over to the recycling plant in Pike County and learned some things that we didn't know about what we can recycle and probably haven't been recycling. So you can recycle Kroger bags. So you can put that in the plastic section of the dumpster here, and bubble wrap. So those are two things that can go in the plastic section. They don't want anything that had food in it, though. So nothing like what your frozen peas come in, not that kind of plastic, just the Any Kroger-like bag. Could be from another store, doesn't have to be Kroger's. And the bubble wrap, like if you have a mailer where the bubble wrap is glued to paper or to plastic, can't do that. Just straight up bubble wrap. Also, you can put in the plastic section of the dumpsters orange prescription bottles and your supplement bottles. And you can leave your lids on, both of those. Things that you can recycle, but not here, you have to take it to the plant, are glass. You can recycle glass, jars and bottles, and hard styrofoam. So that's good for the earth. That's good for keep our expenses down here at Bristol if we keep those things out of our dumpster the trash dumpster that we're paying for. So those are things we learned at our tour, and then stay tuned in the June Bugle for some more detailed information about what we can and can't recycle.
I should get you a drink of water.
Yeah.
You got a little tickle.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to be kind.
I got my drink.
You got your drink, okay. Well, today I'm introducing our nature news correspondent, Carol Waters, to give you an outcome of the Scavenger Earth Month Challenge. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning, good morning. I know we're going to run short here, so let me
you got
talk
time.
fast. I'm from New England, so I can talk fast. The tree scavenger hunt, I consider, was a success. Everybody I talked to enjoyed it. It consisted of 12 trees with tags on it. You had to run around and grab the letter off of it and then create a word or two from what was accumulated. We have 3 prizes because of that. The first prize is going to be for 2 meals at Bob Evans.
All right.
This is a change from what was written, but this is the new one. The cafe no longer gives gift certificates, so they gave the front office gave me these tickets instead, which is better. The menu's bigger, so.
And the clue that she knew was "Have a good day," and our winner is Valerie Altman.
Okay. The second prize is $10 gift certificate from the Nook. It has to be used by the end of May, so don't forget to use it.
Oh, this is a good one.
Even the card is keepable.
No, it's pretty.
Our winner is Susan Rumfield.
Congratulations, Susan.
And the third one, yeah, it may be, it's an Earth Day flag, okay, but, put it on your window whenever. You don't have to just do it once a year.
And the winner of the flag is Connie Sheridan.
Well, congratulations. My
Now,
goodness.
I will try to get these prizes to you today or tomorrow. Today's going to be
have that this
Lost in the Woods Day, and I will do my best to get them to you, or at least contact you sometime today.
Well, that sounds good. We had a good morning this
Yeah.
morning.
I do want to thank you quickly. Connie thought of the idea, but hers used dragons. I didn't have any dragons, so we used trees instead. Angela Davis over in the front office redid my input into the Bugle to make it real professional, and of course my advertising committee, which you see here, really helped a lot. You can't do it alone, of course.
No, and we
Thank
all
you
work
again.
together. We
Thank
all
you
work
again.
together, and you didn't have to go too fast. We're good.
Pardon?
I said you didn't have to go too fast. We're good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so now you can relax.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much. And, if you ever have anything that you need to pass on to our news correspondent, contact Carol Waters. She deals with all the plants and all the things that goes on in our village.
Yes. Well, I try. I
Yeah,
try.
well, any
Yes.
news I want, I get it from her.
Fine.
Hey,
Thank
well,
you.
listen, we're asking you all to have a great week. This is ending April. We're beginning May. Mother's Day is around the corner. We got picnics coming, 4th of July celebrations. So just enjoy each day, just like Ruth mentioned today. Just enjoy the beauty of what we have here. And we thank you, and you have a blessed week, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.